Pretty sure it's working. Right, we are certainly back. Should be getting a bit of a more viewers in the next minute. Well, of course George is gonna jump in, so yeah, it's not ideal. I'll do my intro when everyone actually jumps in. Long time no see. Yeah, it's been a while, Boston. Been a while. As you may know, this is the semi-final leg number 2. Aggregation is 1-0. Auckland FC lead. So now it's Melbourne Victory's chance to tie this leg up. I'm doing fine as always. Just took like a bit of a break from YouTube quite a bit. When I should be back one time because I'm actually live streaming another game, which is the Melbourne City and West United game. As you may know, it's going to be a sold-out crowd at Go Media Stadium. 500 tickets was sold left, and now it's going to be sold out. How good is that to Go Media Stadium and have a big crowd at your home deck? Yeah, it's always been bit of a good and ups and downs life, but I reckon it should be a good game. Just a bit of a getting my mood up, if you know what I mean. We're almost to 1K subs, which is definitely the most important part. As you can see, the sub counts. We're only up like 7 away. So yeah, that's most exciting thing ever. If 995 happens, if I actually get up to 995 subs, then I'll definitely do a live stream if the viewers want one. Shame we both couldn't witness our clubs in finals, but that's just how the season was. That's true. You have a lot of ups and downs, but I think Sydney FC will be hungry better than ever, and us also Western Sydney as well. But we get to see what happens. We get to see Auckland FC's actually run history since they're actually gonna release their documentary when the season's finished. Well, I think Auckland should definitely win this game. They're gonna advance. It is what it is. Season is definitely not. Final season is definitely the most hard part ever. The port. The port is actually gonna fill that entire bay. It makes me feel like I want to go to New Zealand. You went to the elimination final. You met Zapsford at full time. Pretty amazing. Curious on what you said about Zapsford, but I did heard that Zapsford made depart the Wanderers. If what I just saw from the Wanderers news. Victory needs to score to tie the aggregation. At least 2-0, depending on how their team lineup works. You going for Melbourne Victory for this? Fair enough. I wanna know if you score a goal. G'day, Green Driver. You said to him, good effort, respect, I guess. That's a bit of a nice of you. You joined the South End and back row North Terrace in the elimination. Yeah, that's a really good experience. You know, I was at the South End when I was in Melbourne. If you probably know, I did make a vlog for Victory in Auckland. So that's a pretty good experience. First time ever in Amy Park. And I would love to come back there next time. You're going Auckland FC. They've been the best team all year round. I can certainly agree with you at that point. I will certainly agree. They've been very unstoppable on their home deck. If the Black Knights actually win, they'll witness their histories. And yeah, it's definitely good. Good to have one. I wonder where's the rest of the gangs. These guys were nice. I didn't tell them who I support, but I just said I'm Sydney based. Yeah, that's fair enough. It's good to like keep a low profile, but there's nothing wrong, I guess, going to a game that you don't support, especially in the finals. You can't see Auckland FC losing at home. I can't see losing Auckland as home, losing home as well. Well, I don't know if I actually answered that. Now, stay tuned, chats, because I will be streaming the Melbourne City and West United game tonight. So another back-to-back live streams. So stay tuned around. Another live stream to be set this weekend tonight. Hopefully, Rights to Victory goes marching on. We'll see. We'll see how they go. I reckon Victory are gonna give all they've got. They're gonna give all that intensity in this last second, in this last leg. You won't be on that stream, Cybo. Yeah, that's alright. Fair enough. If you can't make it. No, I think Auckland FC have lost one game only, if that's correct. I think only one loss at their home deck. One or two. But some of them were draws, but mostly wins. So that's what I just saw from the home record. You want the Melbourne Derby grand final though? Yeah, I think everyone wants a grand final. I heard I'm getting people's thoughts on seeing the Melbourne Derby grand final, which is kind of really a great experience to go to. I'm pretty sure that'll be an elite grand final if that happens. But we'll have to see what happens tonight. Anything can go. Anything can go happen. Anything can happen. Since Mariners are out, we're gonna crown a new champion. What was the two losses against at home too? I think it was West United and I can't remember. It's been a while. It's been a month, but I do know they only lost to West United at home. But I'm not sure. I don't know exactly what's their last loss in their home. So the port has actually released a small tifo showing about their run, Premier's plate, saying not done yet. That definitely puts up a big statement from the port fans. Yeah, that 5-0 West United, that was insane. That was the time that Auckland FC had their first loss in their history. Big game. It's all for pride. All coming down to this. Auckland lead at the aggregation 1-0. All the I feel like the Black Knight needs to do is just keep scoring goals. Keep their keep their low profiles alive. But on the other hand of it, I think Victory needs to attack more because they can't just sit back and get them easy passes when it comes to the defending and attacking. Great great crowd in the port end. I wonder where the Victory fans are sitting. I wonder. Make sure you can't hear it, the volume. You dislike City, so I'm rooting for West United. It's a fair one. Fair enough, because City doesn't really get enough fans when it's like genuine or finals game, but I'm pretty sure City should be able to get more fans tonight's game against West United. You know where they are? I'm pretty sure where they're sitting at the very top where Western Sydney RBB made their away trip. Maybe if because that's the only time I know where the away fans sit. So Auckland FC has unchanged team lineups, still the exact same thing from last week's game against Melbourne Victory at Amy Park. Did they lost to Wellington Phoenix? No, they didn't. Victory fans are allocated in the middle, up the top. I get what you mean. So whereabouts is in the right or the left? You're watching the match right now. Exactly what you said. Oh, okay. So like very top makes sense. Random Mozzie. Yeah, pretty good to tune into your team to watch. Hopefully it's a good luck to you guys. Substitute stays the same. Make sure you guys we're almost to 1K. So if do me a favor, send this to video. I'm gonna say this again. Send this video, like this post. I mean, like this video. Subscribe if you're new. We're almost to 1K. Another milestone to be added. Plus, this hopefully this game can attract more viewers if that happens. North end, kind of very top. Yeah, and I think I know what you mean. Arthur Dials, 21 matches, record 86-7. Still getting in the hang of it with under Kisnobo's coaching line before then. But I think Dials is still continuing in his consistent coaching. Alex King will be refereeing as always in every final games. Let's see what Alex King actually ref well. I want to see him consistent. Sean Evans and Brad White, always VAR officials. It was 4-0 Auckland FC. They lost to West United. Yeah, I think so. G'day, Leo Senna. This is it. It all comes down to this. Victory. Final season's on the line. Important game from both sides. 14 watching, that's really good to see. I'm pretty sure I can see some Victory fans at the top. Maybe because the light is in the way. My light is in the way. Let's get this first half. Second leg. First leg is up. Second leg, my bad. Azani with a big boost up, but not certainly long enough. Ole, 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 ole. How do you watch it for free in the United States? You should have like a Paramount Plus. I'm not too sure about like how do you access to watch the A-League game from where from where you're living. But chats, does anyone know how to like actually watch it for free? Like what Madison said. Where? I didn't see. Shit, my bad chats. Hello, is the internet kind of chats? The internet is kind of slow. You have Paramount Plus, but it's not there. We got an internet malfunction. You check Drew. You check the Drew Auckland FC only one loss. Oh yeah, that's what. Yeah, that's the only time that Auckland FC lost a game. Here we go. Fornaroli just arriving, but Dan Hall denies the opportunity. But we'll have a corner by Melbourne Victory. So great start for Victory. Oh yeah, I realized one sub. Let's go. W's, mate. Victory delivered the ball across. Paulson came to save the day. Tsunami. That's referring to the goal song. Oh, I need to take a toilet. Shit. I actually need to take a dump. Man, you always watch Paramount Plus. What do you expect? Azani? Oh, is that Mashash? Halftime bathroom break. Goal for first 10 minutes. First 10 minutes, you reckon? Does anybody know how they can watch it in the United States? I'm gonna try check. It doesn't show where can you watch. Can somebody help out Madison? Chats if you have any, you know. I swear they do. You guys can tune into Paramount Plus, but I don't know why it doesn't show. Hold on, chaps. I'm gonna take a dump. I had to take a quick one. I had to take one, man. G'day, Rona. Come on, Melbourne score. It does not show when I go to sports category. That's strange. That is really strange. Well, you can definitely tune in to the score if you wish, because I believe that's the only way. Red and black, red and black forever true. The nights are fall upon us. Make sure to like his live stream, legends. Absolutely, do what Michael Green Driver says. Yeah, or A-League YouTube channel. Yeah, absolutely. Victory up in the upper hands. They'll take a run. Space around. Santos. Yep. Just on the left wing. Santos' chances was nowhere near, literally. What team do you support? Western Sydney, mate. Unfortunately, we lost to Melbourne Victory in the elimination final, but that's just how it is. Great win. I'll take a recap on what Western Sydney has achieved. 12 games unbeaten for the first time since 2015. Most record unbeaten in the history of the club. Definitely my first time seeing them. You saw me and your sister at the Wanderers game and the RBB match. Oh, really? That's good. Surprising I didn't see you there. Definitely come say hi if you wish to. Don't be shy. They're off and about again. Victory. Santos again. Second time. Oh wait, it's Nishan Velupale. My bad. Even the commentator got the name wrong. I thought for a second it looks like Santos, but it's obvious. Obvious the player, the performance, the way it plays. It's Nishan Velupale. Chats, if you want, maybe in maybe a couple weeks, if we reach up to 995, I can do a live stream until I get up to 1,000. How does that sound? He's close to 1,000 subscribers. We need to get him there. Definitely. I'm impatient, to be honest. Yep, Spurs winning the Europa 1-0 against Man United. 17 years has been too long, but I would say congratulations to the Spurs as a Man City supporter. Super Auckland, Super Auckland, ole, ole. You follow Western Sydney Wanderers. Yep. Good to have good to have like what do you call this? The sports community in the chat. Different sporting leagues of which team that they support. So that's what I love about in this channel. Yeah, Harry Kane for Bayern Munich. Just met up with Hyung Son, the two reunited Spurs players. So 11 minutes and 20 seconds. Still early. Both sides are hungry better than ever to get their first goal. Randall, a good ball. Just schemed it away between the two Melbourne Victory players. It's a lucky breath. They're so dangerous, the Black Knights, I would say. They're very dangerous on their attacks. When it comes to pressuring, that's what they're so good at. A wide space gives them easy chance. Are you going to watch the State of Origin first game? No, but I will be at the last game for at Arcor Stadium, game number 3. I swear, if we lose 2 series, which Queensland will win again, if Queensland managed to win 2 game series, there's no point of me and my dad going to the last game held in Sydney. Um, which no point, because by the time that we finish the last 3 games, by the time that I like finish watching the State of Origin game number 3, that's when I go to that's where I that's the time that me and my family were going to the Queensland for a family trip. I forgot to mention that I'm actually going to Queensland for next school holidays. Me and my family were going to Queensland. My bad. Advantage will be paid. Victory. An intercept. Still advantage. And yeah, Victory wasted that. They definitely wasted that opportunity. With Susan, they got the intercept. Yeah, New South Wales, let's go. We're gonna win the series. I don't know. I wanted to live stream the first game for the State of Origin, but I wanted to go meet up with a couple of my teammates from Inner West Magpies to have ourselves a chat and have a watch over the game once we finish our training. Of course, you have to support the Blues. You have to support your where you're born at. I live in New South Wales. I was born in Sydney, so that's why I bleed blue. Like I Oh my god, what was that shot? Was that a backheel pass? Was that a bicycle kick attempt? Because I think that was. But Hodgson from Melbourne Victory makes the save. Randall, I think that's Jesse Randall, offside. Auckland, Auckland is gonna win the whole trophy. Dun Duncan makes this. Oh, it's not Hodgson, my bad. It's Duncan. Sorry. Are you going to play a goal song, Spo? I'm not sure. I'm not sure what Auckland's FC's goal song is, but I do know Melbourne Victory's ones. Obviously, it's Seven Nation Army. I'll see if it does get it. If it does get me hyped up. G'day, Allison. Hope you having a fabulous weekend. Auckland, I don't think they don't have one. Maybe Randall, a bit of a touch, and free kick will be given to Melbourne Victory. We're starting to get a bit of a decent viewers, so that's pretty good to see. G'day, Wixie XNS, if that's how you pronounce it. Greater than life and death, I give more to you. Yeah, I'll probably put that one on when they score. Hold up. Auckland's version, which is on YouTube. Yeah, I'll try check it. Yeah, once again, chats. I'm tuning into this semi-final leg number 2 for Melbourne City and West United. So stay tuned around. Stay tuned, of course. Another great live stream coming in your way when we finish at Go Media Stadium. I think if you search up the port chants, yeah, I'll see. I'll definitely catch in the port chant. Yeah, am I in love? That's the only thing I saw. Yeah, that one. I am I in love. Same tune as like the Greater Life and Death. Azani receives a yellow card. Another sub to be added. 994. Is this a game for final? Absolutely. As you may know, Auckland. I'll give you what's happening. Auckland FC's leading 1-0 in the aggregation. Victory needs to score to tie the aggregation, which will make 1-1. So a spot for a grand final. Auckland FC has the advantage after their win against Victory at Amy Park last week. Storm are third on the table, the ladder. Yeah, it's really good as long as Melbourne Storm play consistent and keeping staying in the top four. I think we should be fine. I, Again, that loss against Cronulla Sharks last week is a bit of a disappointing, but our hope is still in it. We still have a lot of leaderships. We got Xavier Coates. We got plenty of good fight backs to receive. So I think Melbourne Storm can actually go again and get another win. Whoever's playing this week. You go for Storm and Souths. Yeah, I did forgot. I forgot you did support those two NRL sides. Bulldogs lost to Dolphins 44-14. No, I don't think it was 14. I believe it was 44 to 10, if that's correct. What country or league is this game for? Yeah, the Alliance, New Zealand and Australia. Auckland just debuted. Auckland has like debuted this season, so they're new. Can you believe it? A new team debuts and marches their way to their first ever final. That's one of the best things I've ever saw. So if it was 44 to 8, that's crazy. Take fires up the shot. Again, Auckland FC's defense too strong. I was meant to have my game this weekend for a local AFL footy game, but watched out as always the rain. Yeah, it's unfortunate. corner will be given to Auckland FC. So this is where they're really dangerous. Because I remembered following in the corner, Logan Rogerson putting in the goal behind the net to give Auckland the first lead, 1-0. Can they do it again? Francois Duncan dumps the ball. It's going in. Turn and wheel and go. Auckland just can't get it through to the net. Still getting up again. Victory once again defending. What a crazy fight. G'day, Dominic. Game over. How close was that for Auckland to lead the aggregation 2-0? Juan Mata's washed. How come? Put this one up. Ooh. Ah. I wanna know if you score a goal. I do say the port actually has a lot of decent fans. Maybe I need to do my part 2 active group rankings. Maybe during off season, depending if I get the chance. You want Melbourne to win because it will be a grand final derby. Mate, exactly what the people wants. And you're like the second person I just saw because I think Boston said that he wants to see a Melbourne derby grand final. And now you're the next one, runner. So I get it why people want to see that. And I feel like if that happens, people will be tuning across the whole world. Whoever's watching across the country who loves A-League. I'm assuming you're doing a double live stream. Yes, sir. Double live stream tonight after we finish Go Media Stadium to find out who actually books a first grand final, and then we head back to Amy Park for City and West United game. Yeah, I don't know. So that's people will not know. I'm not doing too bad at all, Allison. I actually found a way to get the sub counts going this pop. So I will probably keep this one every time I live stream. If I was to choose a team from the A-League to support from now on, who would you recommend me to support? you're not too much of a super successful team. Um, I do know there's a few teams that actually have a bit of a good form on their history week of times. But the only thing I know is Sydney FC is another a great team to support. Western Sydney is a great team. Melbourne Victory is. Who else? Melbourne City, Central Coast, and I believe one more. It will be Brisbane Roar to be, if I'm correct, because some of them has got a lot of great grand final winners. But I'm gonna leave the chats if they actually want to ask Rickson for that question, because I know I can't really answer for that. And I just can't seem to get enough. Da 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 da. Auckland FC. Da 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 da. MacArthur Bulls. By the way, g'day Moses. Welcome to the live stream. Oh, Nada Moreno. Oh, Nada Moreno. We got a bit of a decent viewers from United States. Pretty amazing. You'll never get like a viewers that's coming from watching it from a different country. So it's pretty good to see. Every time any team they score, I'm gonna go absolutely mental. Like really, that should have been a free kick back there. That should have been a free kick because Fornaroli got held up. Dan Hole saves once again. We'll have a corner by Melbourne Victory. It's either Ryan Teague will take this corner. Obviously, he's left-footed. Over the top. 7-2 Melbourne win. You're not taking a piss, aren't you, Leo? But no, you said you're joking. That's fine. You just found out Juan Mata plays in the A-League. Yes, sir. He does. He does play in Australia. 2-1 Melbourne. I know this because I remember these two sides played a great game in the regular season. It was 2-2 or 1-1 draw. Definitely, these sides are like really entertaining to watch. almost that similar performance with Adelaide United. I wish that would have happened if Adelaide United won the game against Western United. 5 more chats, 5 more. If this happens, to reach, if this live stream is gonna reach up to 1K, mate, this is probably one of the best days ever. Sakai, Hiroshi Sakai, Hiroki Sakai is such a chill lad. He looks like a good bloke to have a chat with. You're not wrong. You're not wrong for that, Dominic. Look, get around with Santos, giving him a respect and have a bit of a laugh on that challenge. So definitely, I want to definitely get a bit of a chat with Sakai next season. Never mind, we're back to 6. Imagine 10-0 Melbourne victory way. That game will absolutely take me a piss in it. I will be honest. Francois will take the kick by Auckland's corner. Too far off. Goal kick, Melbourne victory. Whoever unsubscribes is a coward. Ah, that's fine then. It doesn't really matter. Four more chats, 4 more. Oh my god, will be a perfect time to go mental. Thank you, Shiva, for subscribing the channel. Another corner by the Black Knights. 36 minutes. 37 minutes right now. De Vries will take the kick. Wow, Dan Hall, a bit sneaky from that header. G'day, J45. 4 more to go, chats. Come on, this will be the perfect time if this stream is gonna be such a banger. I'm glad I found a way to actually put the sub counts on the live stream, since I thought we would have the chance to actually reach to 1K. And I'll release a video and making a title called Road to 1K subs. You just came for my match? 3-1 loss. Oh, that sucks. Maybe I didn't say the good luck to you like what I always do to Dominic. So that's a bit of unfortunate, but hopefully you will bounce back. Because every time when Dominic gets a local footy game, he wants me to say good luck, and it happens for him to win the game. Oh, great ball in. Azani. Teague is in position. Santa. Jordan Valadon. Defense from Auckland just too strong. You lost my game. Oh, maybe you didn't. Maybe you didn't say good luck to me. Can I? Maybe you didn't let me say good luck to you. The Black Knight's well defending. That's why it's a fortress. You haven't been to Melbourne, Amy Park? Oh, mate, you should definitely go to Amy Park. First time I've been to, like, last 2 weeks or 3 weeks. I stayed in Melbourne for like 3 days. Mate, Amy Park is such a great stadium. I will be real honest. Maybe next time when we play against Victory for Wanderers away, maybe I can consider going back. God damn, we haven't seen a score in the first half. That's really interesting. Who unsubbed? Maybe it's a bot. Is Amy Park a great stadium? Absolutely. When you go to the when you first time experiencing Amy Park, trust me, good experience, good stadium. It just feels, from what I can say is that going to Amy just feels nostalgic. Now we need five more to go. Just remember, chats. Keep an eye on the sub count if that happens, and I'll try keep it in mind and looking out for that sub count. Otherwise, I'm gonna pay attention to the game. Azani's gonna take a shoot. Damn. Oh, that he's down. Oh. Oh, here we go. The battle is on. Holy shit. Yeah, the ball is back on. Paulson's in the middle of the scuffle. It's on now. What a way to show up in the second leg. All just kicked off in 42 minutes, and there's a scuffle happening there. You know, you're going to get a lot of emotions when it's finals game, and I would not blame on Paulson because there was a player down from Victory, and he wants to point it out if that wasn't a free kick. Oh, come on. Veluple, there was nothing. Chats, you probably saw Veluple. He was just flopping off. Chats, what do you think about that free kick? I'm gonna guys be real honest. I want you to guys be real honest if about that free kick. Wow, iconic scenes. Wow, what a square off. What a fight. Yeah, wow. That's definitely good and putting a lot more pressure. I don't know. Was Paulson was Paulson's like yellow card count? Did he even cramped up his hamstring? Was it a hamstring or is it just playing off? I don't even know. You can't really tell. There's a lot of things that goes in the way because he's either faking it or is he just being for real, or he's just diving in intentionally. It's hard to tell. A lot of people is gonna be thinking that's no dive, which it makes a lot of sense because how can you tell if there's no contact there? Chats, it might be real for it. Maybe he suffered a hammy. 3 minutes additional time stoppage. Hmm. I think Viliplay might be done for. It pissed me off when Azani was just being a pussy against us. I don't see any problem from Azani in my opinion. All I know is that he was just consistent in his game against us when he led that game, defeating the Wanderers last week's game. So no goals has been answered from this first half. Yeah, these flights are just it's it's crazy. These when you want to go interstate, the flights are just insane. So expensive to go to. That's why me and my family had to took a drive to from Sydney to Melbourne because the flights are expensive. Plus, we're only staying in Melbourne for like 3 days. So what is the point like buying a flight if we're staying like 3 days? You only book a flight if you're only gonna be staying, depending how long you're gonna stay in that state. I believe people would not go to Perth from this day. Now we need 6 more chats. Well, I just saw the subscribers. Now we're back to 5. Wow, this YouTube is actually really playing along. Nishan is a young talent Socceroo. He is, man. He looks like a brightest future that can play and represent Australia. No, get it back. Randall, corner. I think will be the last play for Auckland. One last opportunity. Get a lead if they get a chance, if they get lucky. And once again, Philippe plays down again. By the way, congrats on your family's AFL team, the Giants. Yeah, my dad's really happy. My mom's happy. It's a good win against the Blues. 28 points. Yeah, Philippe's having a struggle if he can't keep it up. He's done for. It looks like it. Wait, how come you guys are like? Are you guys like live? Because I think my one's delayed. I might be wrong, cause that's why I just scrolled it into the live. So I'm guessing it's half time. Well, what will? It's half time. No score has been answered. Definitely a hard-fought, completely an arm wrestle game. But second half will get a lot more entertaining. So stick around as always. But that does impact on Nishan Philippe's game. Not sure exactly if he's gonna actually come back in the second half. Honestly, what a first half. You're going to 2-1 prediction Australia defeating Japan. Pretty a fair one, a fair prediction. I'm pretty confident that the Socceroos will actually get it home. Oh, I really want lasagna so bad, man. That's what I'm having for dinner. So definitely when I get back to live streaming the City and West United, I'll definitely have a lasagna tonight. Oh, they're back. Don't worry, we have to deal with this kind of crap. Yeah, exactly what J45 said. Sweep it off. We will we will defeat against the innocent cockroaches. Even though they look so innocent, we have to sweep it away. Honestly, I had so much fun last week. I think it was last 2 weeks. I had a catch up with Sammy GFC. Because he came over to Melbourne from Melbourne to Sydney, and he stayed at my house for just one day because we were watching the Sydney Swans taking on Carlton. It was good. It was definitely good to catch up with him. So once again, Sammy GFC will come back to Sydney in August. Oh, chats, I forgot. I've got a special guest that you guys want to meet. There's a cat right here. He's just lying down on my bed, so we'll have a bit of a company from this today's live stream. Storm, Storm, how's your sleep? Oh wait, no, stop. Literally, no more cockroaches. Smurfs, really? There's a Smurf movie. Hold up, I just saw the advertisement, and there's like a Smurf movie. Chats, whoever's a Wonder supporter, you know what I'm getting it from. That relates to something. sleeping. I'll actually get him. Oh, he's just sleepy. Hello, want to say hi? He's very tired. Storm. You want to go out? Or you want to stay in my room? I'll keep you in my bed. He's a tuxedo cat, so he's going back to the bed. You can see right here. He wants to get back, sleep in my blanket, so it's cute. Yeah, he's very. It's a he, by the way. Oh, look at him. He's laying down now. His name is Storm, by the way. But that fight was crazy. I must say, we had a bit of a tension flying. You got a dog as a and a pet. His name is Fonty. Yeah, I used to have a dog one time. We had that dog like last last 2 years since we gave it away, and he had um he had a bit of a problem on his leg because he couldn't walk properly. Every time he lays down, he struggles. So yeah, we had a dog before. I had a dog before. It's a golden retriever, by the way. You know what? I'll get myself a beer since it's halftime. You had one last year, and mine had that problem too. Oh, that's one of the most sucks things ever. Like literally, my family tried everything to keep our dog in a healthy position, but the thing is, it was not enough to help a lot because we used this kind of liquid called like I don't know what kind of liquid name is, but it's had to do with the leg because he's having a struggle, and plus we actually tried go my family tried to like go to the um this I can't remember the name RSPA vet um because they thought it would work a lot to help Murray out, which is our dog. But unfortunately, they couldn't do anything much. But they only gave advice that to like find a chemical or find a medication that will actually help Murray out. Until then, it didn't work out, so we had to force and make a decision to give away. I had, I thought I have, fuck, I thought we had more beers in our fridge, but we ran out, so kind of sucks. I would love to go to Go Media Stadium one day. Jaden, how are we, mate? Storm the cat, absolutely. Can we get the second half going? I'm a bit impatient. You had no idea there was a stream? You should have your notifications on, mate. And you'll know if I'm streaming because actually I'm doing a double live stream this tonight's game. Once we finish Go Meter Stadium, we'll be heading up to Amy Park to watch and live stream Melbourne City taking on West United Amy Park. I want to see how the stream did well. 229 viewers in total. Get this man to 1K subs. Absolutely, King Pigeon. We were almost. We were like 6 more, 5 more, 4 more, whatever, but it just dropped down as soon as like 1 minute came by. I'm getting copyrighted from this, so I do apologize. Damn, I wish the grand final was gonna be held in Sydney so that I would actually go and experience there. It's gonna take me a lot of time. Like, literally, we need to like be consistent on our YouTubings. I'm just saying, like, if I actually gotta retire YouTube, that's something that the views are gonna be emotional about. Would you ever see me retiring and quitting YouTube? I'm just saying is that if I'm actually like leaving YouTube. But don't worry, I will be around soon sometime. The Western Sydney Wanderers game, home and away. I've been to this Combank. I'm pretty sure you have a lot of bucket lists that you actually go to, Michael. Pretty good for you, man. I need to do more interviews in the next A-League season because I do feel like it might draw out the views sometimes. But I'll try to get plenty of big contents next A-League season. We're about to get the second half underway. Let's see if we can answer some scores. But otherwise, if no score actually answers and we see in this next second half, that means Auckland will be advancing to the grand final, which will put Melbourne Victory season come to an end. It all comes down to this. It's now or never for Melbourne Victory. There'll be a free kick. Jordan Valentine receives a yellow card. Second yellow card from the Melbourne Victory. Did that go out of the line? Flip the Victory. What the flip? Damn. Oh my flipping god. Auckland FC is actually going to go score a goal. I'm not being so sarcastic. They're actually going to get one. Jesse Randall over the top. Nowhere. Come on. They're going to get one back. And it's gone out of boundary. Auckland boys are now number one. Come on, this is really boring, but I get it. It's a really hard fighting game. Real arm wrestle. And that pass from Auckland. I don't know what that pass was exactly. Dan Hall gets away from Mishash of that or Santos, my bad. What happens? Adam Kersey refs. That's when Adam Kersey will be kind of fucking up the game, if you know. If you know what I mean. He'll mess up any game any wants. Jesse Randall is another decent player. Another underrated player. It was 2021 Western Sydney Wanderers played Wellington. No, I don't remember. The fuck was that, mate? Yep, there you can see Velupale. His night is done. If you love the port. Hey, hey, baby. Ooh, ah, I wanna know if you love the port. Yeah, annoying flies and mosquitoes. It's always gonna happen. I must say, I have to respect the port. G'day, Bob Bell. Ooh, ah, I wanna know if you love the port. You can hear Duncan's voice signalizing the players to come forward and get sucked into the defense line. Just heard his voice very loudly. Pineacre. Pineacre has a go. Can I at least be monetized? Because I'm actually waiting. I'm actually waiting to be monetized. The time's ticking. That way, I get an option to get money from any super chats. Thing is, I'm losing so much watch hours. Can we all just appreciate on how Steve Corker actually managed to bring the Auckland FC into a new whole level? From starting a debut club to reaching the finals. I mean, you have to give credit to and respect the Black Knights on their achievements. I have to give credit to Steve Corker. There's a lot of things that we're going to see about Auckland FC next season. I feel like Auckland does want to have a shot at goal, but I think Victory's mostly wanted to get the score sheets on the back to tie the aggregation. It's desperate. It's both of these sides are so desperate. That's a lot better from. Mashash! Oh! Oh my god, Mashash! No way near. Oh my god, Zinedine Mashash. He's actually put Melbourne Victory One goal and there's Victory fans there. There you go. What the hell just happened? Just like that, Victory tied the aggregation. A flying shot from Zinedine Mashash keeps Melbourne Victory back. What a shot. What a shot from Zinedine Mashash. Paulson across the face, bottom right corner. Just like that. Oh my god, unbelievable. That is unbelievable. And just like this, aggregation's 1-1. Victory are alive once more. We finally see a score. I wonder where the Victory fan. Look, I thought they were gonna be at the topper, but they showed the other angle that they were. I think they're behind the goals. The goals, I believe. So now Victory has their own hero to keep this game, Mashash. The game has just came across out of nowhere. Likewise, the game is evaporated. Mashash goes again. My bad, Valadon. Gave it away. Auckland fights back again. They're having a run. They're getting attacks forward, but it's Melbourne Victory defense. Very strong once again. Wow. That goal from a absolute fire blastering. And there's Victory fans once again making their appearance at Go Media Stadium. And now the internet kind of fucks up. We got an internet malfunction, chats. Absolutely, what a goal that was from Mashash. Jake Brimmer is coming in to replace whoever it is, but Auckland FC needs to fight back. Jake Brimmer will face up against his former side. Well, Brimmer will replace Philip Gallegos. Yeah, g'day Aspect once again. Nana Morano is in, I forgot. So Morano is another dangerous player for Auckland FC. Oh no, this ball is dangerous. Santos. Hazani. Valadon. Fornaroli. Fornaroli. Fornaroli! Fornaroli! Victory! From 1-0 down, they turn it around. And there you go, victory fans coming across to Fornaroli. Oh my god, how this game turned around. Is this the moment? They lead 2-0. 112 for Bruno Fornaroli in the Melbourne victory in his career. That is a moment that you want to wish. And now this is really dangerous concerning from Auckland FC. The current minor premiers. What the hell have we witnessed, chats? That's the second goal for Melbourne victory. They have literally turned the tables up. There is no denying. There is no denying for Melbourne victory after their loss against Auckland FC at their home deck. And now Melbourne victory, one step closer away from their grand final spot last year's. Melbourne victory fans / North Terrace making their numbers appearance. Honestly, what a second half. They've turned it really quickly. Is this the moment that Melbourne are actually going to find a way and book their grand final ticket spot? I mean, their 60th minute in this time. It looks like Auckland FC, they seem to get their struggles on their hands. I'm pretty sure, I'm going to guess that North Terrace right now, they're absolutely going mental at the bar. What have we witnessed, chats? What have we just witnessed? That is brilliant. This is certainly an unbelievable second half. What this chair, bro? I need to fix the chair. I thought Auckland were going to be the advantage from this today's game. Victory proved us wrong. It's good they got unbanned. Well, it's good because it's ruining the fun. They're not done yet. Victory! Flying Edwards there. Is that Jackson? Now I can see the victory fans. I think one last goal has certainly changed victory under our own hands. Far out, your mood has been ruined. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, mate. What time is on the clock? 64th minute. They just love playing finals, Melbourne Victory. They love to play finals. What minute are we in? 65 minute. There's a lot of time. I don't know. Auckland, they really. I thought they're always a team that actually gets an advantage scoring the first goal. But sometimes script not always be the same. Not all fairy tales will actually relieve on their heart. Okay, what is Mishash doing? What is Mishash doing, honestly? I hate it when there's a boot stepped into it. That's what I hate about it. I don't think Aspect is in the chat. Well, he forces a corner, so Auckland FC will try their best to get their perfect corner of time. The Ports still have faith, and that's exactly what you want to see. You gotta go, guys. Have a good one. Take care, Boston. You have a good one as always. I think it's disallowed. It's disallowed. Oh, that's heartbreaking. That is heartbreaking. I don't know. Was that on? Was the ball still in play? We have to. Some of the angles can show. Ooh, that's surely in. That's so in. Come on, that's in. What, does it really matter if the ball actually goes out when it's in mid-air? Yeah, it's disallowed. Performance-wise, who's doing better? Victory's doing better from the looks of it. There's 20 minutes. The ranking, the rank, the team that is actually contenders to play grand final, and also the minor premiers winner, Auckland FC, are down trial to 2-1, which we they would have thought the aggregation 1-0 up would certainly do enough for them to get advanced into the finals. But it was Melbourne Victory turned the tables in. Is that a pyro I'm seeing? Because I can see there's a blue sky dust on the bottom right corner of the screen. But Auckland's got to step up. They have to, because it's starting to get real concerning. But hopefully Moreno is the gameplay management. He's the playmaker as always, and Logan Rogerson. I have a high feeling if either Logan Rogerson or Nato Moreno can be the two Auckland players that can actually help the Black Knights back in the game. I have a slight feeling. They're off and about Auckland and all. It's a Auckland flow in. Mate, are you looking at the score, George? Are you looking at the score? Well, Hiroki Sakai's night will be done for and will be replaced by Callum Elliott. Yeah, you should know. You should know by the nowadays. You shouldn't be reminding. Victory looking strong right now. Auckland are not performing like premiers. It seems like they've lost it immediately. We're in the 75-minute mark, chats. Not long to go. Not long to go, chats. The Black Knights need to create this risk opportunity. This is desperate. De Vries. Van der Vries will take the corner on his left foot. It's promising. Super Auckland Aleague. Strata, there's this open space and it's gonna be a goal kick. What the hell? 30 watching. Callum Elliott's disappointed. Jing Reese. Deflected back the back of a Callum Elliott, and his offside will be called. There's a bit of a shirt going, taking the shirt, and a free kick's given to Melbourne Victory, and you can hear the Auckland FC fans, Pineacre giving away. Very disappointed, Cole. Y'all think it's going to end like this? Maybe. Depending on how the performance go. Where's the calm before the storm from Auckland? It's now desperate. It's time to get desperate. And it's going to be a free kick. Free kick, the Black Knights. They just only need 2 goals to make the aggregate 3-2. That's all they need, the Black Knights. I feel like we hype Auckland FC too much to the point that they are feeling the pressure and now lacking in their performance. That's either going the 2 ways. That's going to go 2 ways, I must say. Does that will that affect the performance? But they're trying desperate. You can see the fatigue, the agility, the intensity. They're giving everything. Duncan up nowhere, nowhere. Of course, victory. Defense, clearance away. There's rumors about Antonsen leaving, since he hasn't resigned yet. But hopefully, the Wanderers can do something about it to keep Antonsen there. But we know that Milanovic is leaving, so for my thoughts about it, it's really sad, and we're leaving about on his departure. But you just gotta really give credit to Milanovic. Oh, I don't want Antonsen to like departure once again, because if we're gonna lose like good players, there is no chance that we're gonna be going to a finals and winning the grand final in the next few years. So it's time to get real serious. And Azani once again milking the time wasting. You know, it's soccer. You're always gonna get like this. The Porters on their anxious feeling. Jeez. Fuck. Sorry about it. That's a lot of tensions flying high. Well, Fonaroli's heading off to the bench, so he'll mark his way off with one goal, giving Melbourne victory the lead. They are just almost there. We're heading into 82 minute. I don't know. I'm really shocked on how Victory did this. Two more chats, two more subscribers to go to 1K. Oh my god, I'm gonna be so happy if this happens. Free kick is not giving away. Here they go again, Auckland. And my chance was on the right bottom corner. The back of the net. Worst chance ever. 29,148 attendance. That is beauty. That is a magnificent crowd. Oh my god, one more. 999. Chats, have a look. This is it. First Milanovic, now Antonsen. You're gonna get like this. If we reach the 1K, I'm gonna just get out and fuse my happiness. Come on. We're about to reach the goal. 84th minute. This is it. Come on. Auckland needs that risk chance. Oh my god, I cannot believe it. 999. How good this would be. Steve Corker. You can see the frustration in the face. It's determined that if this goal counts for Melbourne victory, it's certainly game over. Ah, damn. Well, two more, I guess. Victory fans. Come on! 1K! Come on! We've reached 1K! Yo! We've reached 1K! I think we did it. We've done it, chats. 1K. Come on! We done it, 1K! There you go, chats. 1K. We finally did it. Come on. That's what I'm talking about. We've made it. We've made it to 1K. Just at this live stream, I said it. I said it. If we reach up to 1K during this live stream, this is the moment. We've done it. Never say die. This channel is never going to be dying soon. Straight out. 1K. We've done it. Oh my god. I'm certainly happy, man. Unbelievable. $1K. I cannot believe it, chats. This is literally made my day so much better. Moreno, no, come on, man. I feel like that's it for Auckland. Neta Moreno. He's fierce about the place, not waiting. He's fierce about his own players are not finding the space there. The streamer, the vlogger, JJ's, yes sir. 1K, we've finally reached it. Now I've got to edit my channel settings. So it is Saturday. Gilliop. Oh, Moreno, man. You can hear the Port fans. They really want that desperate goal. It's time to get moving. '24th. It goes up! Oh no! Moreno! The crowd, man, they are desperate. The relief. Moreno, inches away to keep Auckland alive. That was promising. Now we need to reach the 2K. Melbourne victory almost home. They're almost away. We reached the 90th minute. 7 minutes plus stoppage time, chats. There's a lot of time for Auckland to keep their bodies on the line. The fairy tale story still on the line. Auckland FC's fairy tale is on the line. Moreno is the man. Cometh the man. Cometh the moment. Moreno needs to be the superhero. Well, 999. What the hell? Shoot! Well, we dropped down. My bad then. Whoever's unsubscribing is a bot. I'm telling you. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't celebrate. I don't know who's behind this, man. Come on, can you please score, Auckland? Please. It's now down to the wire. Nikos Virgos. There's Reno Piscopo. He gets beaten. Moreno is the dangerous man. Dangerous man on the planet. And it's advantage. Oh my god, I swear we had 1K, man. Mashash is coming off. Alex Balalato will come on to Melbourne victory to... I don't know what's the point of coming off it, Mashash. If there's like 2 minutes. What the hell, man? Victory almost one step closer. I think that's about to be it. That's it. That's their chances. One last icing on the cake for Melbourne victory. Yeah, man, literally the same thing for my Insta. I lose followers, but it is what it is. It's a really annoying when you reach your milestone and it just drops down. Almost like the exact same thing like what Aisha Speed does. Next season grand final prediction. I will be doing a grand final prediction. I think that's it. One last roll the dice. I don't know how Melbourne Victory is surviving this dying threat for Auckland FC. It looks like the Black Knight season is coming to an end. Fairy tale has come to a short. One last roll of the dice. Victory. Is that Valadon? Is Auckland FC gonna have a hero? One last kick, one last corner. We're already past the 98th minute. 7 additional plus stoppage. Van der Vries on his left foot. It's crowded in there. It's bunched up. They're all bunching into the goal square. And Victory has cleared it off. Paulson just left off his mark. One more throw. One more throw. The last time Victory had this incident, last time they have this, it was Oscar Zavada who scored the dying minute. Will Auckland FC get a similar hero in this game? We're almost passing into the 99 minute. He has to give it to the corner. He has to pass it through. Paulson's in. Paulson's getting involved. That's it. Moreno's chance over the top crossbar. I think that's all she wrote. That's all she wrote. Victory has booked their spot to the grand final. Second time from that last season. They've done it again. And they will wait until who's winning this game on tonight's game against City and Western United. Wow. What a performance by Melbourne Victory. You've got to give credit to them. Auckland FC season has come to an end. Heartbroken. Fairy tale has stopped at this semi-final leg number 2. Wow. 2 heroes has saved Melbourne Victory season. That is Mashash and Bruno Fornaroli. 2 of the Melbourne Victory superheroes have turned the game. You know what? I really enjoyed Auckland FC's run. I really enjoyed their performance. It's just this game has not been yet their night. Heartbroken. What a performance by Victory. Very impressive. Now it all comes down to this. Melbourne City versus Western United tonight. which I'll be definitely live streaming this game. I guess I'll end the live stream pretty soon. So there you go, chats. That is it. Full time. 2-all. 2-0 Melbourne victory's way. The aggregation is 1-2. What a performance. But Auckland FC's performance has really have really shown a lot of passion, a lot of heart makings. Just only debuted this club and making it to the finals, but they have just come to a stop at that semi-final leg number 2. They should be proud of themselves, I must say. We almost had the 1K, but it's not questionable if we're going to reach 1K in the next live stream today. But I guess I'll wrap up this live stream. Melbourne victory into the grand final once again. 2-0 win, following at the aggregation 1-2. Who will face Melbourne victory next game? We'll have to find out in the next live stream. So chats, I will see you there very shortly. Stay tuned around, and I'll definitely get the stream underway.